There is no limit to inquisitive mind and perfection of knowledge. The Infinite Science program focuses on the latest scientific achievements, new developments and unique discoveries by Kazakh scientists. Infinite Science is an opportunity to see the future of science.
Astronomers believe that our galaxy contains 100 million planets that are capable of supporting life. Scientists came to this conclusion by means of mathematical calculations. Using a special formula which takes into account the density, temperature, structure, chemical composition and the distance of the planet from the star, the researchers concluded that these planets could potentially host not only microbial life, but also complex living organisms. Hello, my name is Irkibulanbek Muhanbet and this is Infinite Science. Watch in today's program the study of comets. Which comet was discovered in Kazakhstan? This comet is called Churyumov-Gerasimenko. Gasoline produced from brown coal, a new technology developed by Kazakhstani scientists. We reduce the pressure and temperature of the synthesis reaction. Health protection. How do cells kill themselves? If diseased cells continue to reproduce, there will soon be too many of them. People have been observing celestial bodies in the night sky since ancient times. Mankind has been particularly fascinated with the so-called hairy stars or comets. Since then, science has made an enormous progress. But even today, in the age of powerful telescopes and spacecrafts, the true nature of comets remains a big mystery. The nature of comets remains an object of significant interest for contemporary scientists. This field is still poorly understood and leaves a lot of open questions. Kazakhstani astronomers at the Astrophysical Institute have been studying comets for many years. These celestial bodies are known to burst as they approach the solar system. According to one theory, it is caused by the tidal forces of larger space bodies, Jupiter, the Sun and others. However, Kazakhstani scientists do not believe that their influence is strong enough to affect the density of comets. They have developed their own theory, the theory of thermal decomposition of comets. The comet approaches the Sun, which is the source of heat. The comet is heated from the outside, just like an iceberg. Solar heat penetrates the comet's structure unevenly, but effectively. It results in thermal stress, which may cause the comet to simply crack and collapse. Scientists believe this kind of thermal stress to be 4 or 5 times stronger than the tidal forces of Jupiter. The theory can be proven by the recent landing of the Philae spacecraft on the Churyumov-Gerasimenko comet. The Rosetta mission has already confirmed that the comet has quite a hard surface and low gravity. So why is it important to study comets, especially when research is as expensive as the Rosetta mission? The answer lies in the composition of comets. They are believed to contain the primary substance from which the solar system was formed. This substance may reveal the true origin of our universe. The Philae spacecraft is expected to facilitate scientific research in this field. It even has its own Twitter account that is open to the public. Coal. This material is mainly used as fuel. However, it can serve as more than just a source of heat and electrical energy. Coal is a hydrocarbon, which means that it can be used to produce a wide range of valuable products, such as gasoline and diesel fuel. The technology of producing liquid fuel from coal is based on its gasification process. First, coal is converted to make coal gas. Then the resulting vapor fraction is used to synthesize gasoline or diesel. This kind of synthesis does not require high temperature or pressure. Kazakhstani scientists at the Institute of Coal Chemistry and Technology have significantly streamlined the process. During the gasification process, the scientists produce coal gas with high hydrogen content. It is much higher in calories than the regular coal gas. They are simplified the conditions under which the liquid fuel is synthesized from coal gas. We reduce the pressure and temperature of the synthesis reaction. The process can be conducted at a normal atmospheric pressure, while the common approach requires 15 to 20 atmospheres.
15-20 атмосфер қысымда жүреді мысалы.
A series of technical solutions were developed in the process. A cobalt-based catalyst was built, which significantly increased the product output. Another special feature of the new approach is the use of low-temperature plasma. Apart from the catalyst, we are also applying the plasma chemical method. It significantly accelerates the reaction. Low-temperature barrier discharge during the synthesis results in the excitation of the reactants and the catalyst. As a result, the synthesis occurs under simpler conditions at double speed. Moreover, the combination of the catalyst and the plasma produces a high-quality product. The final product is environmentally friendly. Its content of sulfur and other impurities is very low. But most importantly, the new technology makes it possible to produce cheaper petrol and diesel. 1 ton of raw material costs $20, and 1 liter of fuel will cost 23 cents. Taking into account Kazakhstan's brown coal reserves, which are estimated 18 billion tons, the new technology has a great economic potential. The project won a grant from the Center for Technology Commercialization. It allowed the developers to move from conducting laboratory tests to building a pilot plant. Computer simulation is one of the most effective methods of studying complex systems. Computer models make it possible to simulate scenarios that are either too difficult or impossible to emulate in real life. They are used to execute a wide variety of tasks in both fundamental and applied scientific research. Kazakhstani scientists are using information technologies to understand the behavior of cancer cells. The human body loses the average of 60 billion cells per day. Some die from age or damage, others are killed intentionally to protect the body from disease. This regulated process of cell death is called apoptosis. Let's say you were exposed to solar radiation, which resulted in some DNA damage. Now, if the sick cells continue to reproduce, there will soon be too many of them, and so the body launches certain biological mechanisms that either fix the damaged DNA or cause the cell to kill itself. However, cancer cells are known to inhibit apoptosis by producing special substances. Kazakhstani scientists are trying to understand what kind of substances they are and how they can be blocked. Researchers from the Kazakh-Russian University of Medicine are collaborating with specialists from the International Information Technology University. Computer technology is used to simulate and visualize the process of cell death. The task is far from easy. So how does the cell make the decision to live or die? Well, the cells have special sensors for this. The sensors receive a bunch of different signals. They collect the data, summarize it, and make a decision, 0 or 1, to live or to die. Computer simulation of the process of cell death is currently at an early stage of development. Successful outcome will open a path to new fundamental knowledge in the field of medicine. Scientists will gain a better understanding of the mechanisms that cause the spread of cancer cells in the body and prevent the development of cancer. People are not the only creatures that require identification. Passportization of cattle helps to streamline the selection process and preserve the gene pool. But the process itself is far from simple. Scientists are working on developing optimal procedures for animal passportization. We will discuss one of the most recent genetic inventions in our next program. Discover more of Infinite Science with us. See you next time.